Today we're coming to you from the Wonder Wing at the Monmouth Museum. This month we're celebrating the National Endowment for the Arts, and our theme is in the heart of the sea. So we're going to sing some songs and read some stories, and we're going to show you this beautiful place at the museum where everything is an ocean theme. And so let's get started. Come on. Hey buddy, ouch! You bit me! Hi. Oh, hey guys. This is my friend Buddy. He lives here at the Wonder Wing. And he spends all his days swimming around in the fish tank here, which looks a lot like the sea. And that made me think of one of my favorite musical books. Maybe you know this one. It's called A Hole in the Bottom of the Sea. Do you want to sing this with me? Buddy, are you going to read and sing this with us? Okay, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. Look, he looked! There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a shark in the hole.
There's a shark.
Of the sea.
Run! In the dark.
In the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
Do you like this, buddy?
There's
an eel and a shark.
In the hole in the bottom of the sea.
He's concealed.
The shark in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a squid and an eel and a shark in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
The eel and the shark in the hole
Buddy,
in the bottom
this
of
is
the
getting
sea.
confusing. But there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. I wonder what comes next. There's a crab.
The squid and the eel and the shark in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
What's that crab?
The squid and the eel and the shark in the hole
Run,
in
buddy.
the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
I wonder what comes next. There's all of these sea creatures. There they are. The shark, the eel, the squid, the crab. And who's this now? It looks like a snail to me, buddy. What do you think? I think it's a snail. Ready? There's a snail. I was right.
And the eel and the shark in the hole in the bottom of the sea. The crab and the squid and the eel and the shark in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Look, buddy, look at all these things. Are you glad they're not in that tank with you? I think it would be kind of crowded if all these guys were in there with
The
you.
crab and the squid and the eel and the shark in the hole
All
in
the
the
different
bottom of the sea. The
things.
crab and the squid and the eel and the shark in the hole
In the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole.
There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. The sun feeds the weed, the snail feeds the crab, the squid
There they are.
feeds the shark in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
The sun feeds the wheat, the snail feeds the crab, and the squid, and the eel, and the shark in the bottom of the sea. So much going on. There's our friend swimming. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole.
There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
So look out. Look out.
If you go to the hole in the bottom of the sea.
Look out. If you go to the hole in the bottom of the sea. Look out. What do you think, buddy? Was that a fun book? I liked it. Watch out if you go to that hole in the bottom of the sea. So here at the Wonder Wing, there are all sorts of cool and neat nooks and crannies and places to explore. So come on with me and we'll look at it for you right now. Oh my gosh, look at this. I see some pirates' booty, a buried treasure. bottom of the sea, I see some shells and a skull. Oh no! I see a squid and an eel. I see a starfish. And lots of buried treasure here at the bottom of the sea at the Wonder Wing. Hi guys, I am taking a little story time break here at the Wonder Wing in between all the fun we're having. I'm just looking at some of the books I brought over from the library with me today. This one is called Swashby and the Sea. I'm not going to read it today. Do you know why? Because this is on the story walk at the library. So you should head over to the story walk one day and take a walk along the trail and read this really nice story about these two friends who are not so friendly at first, but then they become best friends at the end. So you should just go and read that on the story walk. It's a really nice story. I'm going to put that aside for now. But here are some of the other books that I brought with me, and I'm trying to decide. They're all so nice. These are all books about the sea, and that's our theme this month, In the Heart of the Sea. This one here is called In the Sea. I like this one a lot because it's a book of poetry. And also, April is Poetry Month. I don't know if anybody knew that. And this is a book of poems about the sea. So how perfect is that? Let's read just a few. So here we have, who is that? Great big shark, just like the one behind me. Or close enough. Here's the poem. The shark. The fin, the skin, the brutal grin, the terror of the dark within, the shark. What do we have next? The octopus. You appear out of the blue, an 8-armed apparition, then vanish in a cloud of ink. No ghost, but a magician. The octopus. Oh, the starfish. 5 fingers like a hand, the starfish shines in a sky of sand. The starfish. So I love this because all of the poems are pretty short. So you might want to come to the library, check this book out. In the Sea. I think I'm going to read one more story. Let's see, which one do I want to choose? I really like this one. A Small Blue Whale. I think it's also a book about friendship, just like Swashby and the Sea. A different kind of friends. So let's take a look. I love the pictures, the illustrations in this book too. A small blue whale sat in a silver sea, wishing, wanting, waiting for a friend. Waiting was hard, but he didn't mind. He was sure a friend would be worth the wait. Look at all the pretty colors in this book. As the sun rose, he glimpsed a glint of gold, followed by an inkling of orange and radiant ribbons of gold. The colors were so beautiful, the whale wondered if this was what friendship looked like. The sun grew stronger. It was warm and steady. The whale wondered if this was what friendship felt like. He never had a friend, wondering as he waits. As he basked in the sun, he noticed a small pink cloud up in the sky. Could this be the friend he'd been waiting for? Hello, he called to the pink cloud. The cloud drifted across the sun and sent down a small sprinkling of raindrops. I agree, said the whale. It is rather warm today. As he licked the sweet cool drops, the whale thought that this must be what friendship tasted like. The cloud billowed away. Wonderful idea, the whale said. I've always wanted to travel south. So he follows the cloud. And they traveled together happily. The whale was sure that this is what friends did. They did things together when travel. Look at the beautiful stars. Night is falling. They settled under a sky full of stars. Let's count them, said the whale. 1, 2. The cloud released 1, then 2, then hundreds of raindrops, and the whale couldn't keep up. There goes the rain coming from that beautiful pink cloud. You're right, he laughed. There are too many stars to count. Look at all the stars there in the sky. One morning, the sun shone squarely on a small pink cloud, and a rainbow appeared. So did a trio of bouncing penguins. 1, 2, 3. Bounce, bounce, bounce. They leapt and swooped and laughed and whooped as they tried to catch the colors of the rainbow. The whale was sure that this is what friendship sounded like as they laughed and laughed, as they tried to catch the rainbow. Look, they have nets that they're trying to catch the colors in. The whale wanted to help. Isn't that what friends do? They help each other. He heaved himself onto the ice. Hop on, he called to the penguins. Whee, sang the penguins as the whale flung them high into the sky, so close to the small pink cloud, who was swirling away. Wait, called the whale, and he tried to follow. He was trying to follow his friend Pink Cloud, but he was stuck. Oh no, the penguins clicked their bills and tapped their feet and shook their heads. One by one, they waddled away. Did they leave him there, stuck? Is that what friends do? Well, let's find out what happens next. A sad blue whale sat on the milky ice, wishing, wanting, waiting for help. One, then 2, then hundreds of snowflakes floated down. Just as 1, and then 2, and then hundreds of penguins appeared. So the penguins came back. They are friends after all. They've come to help our friend the whale. They scooped the snow, making a slippery slide. They pushed and pushed, and then they clambered aboard the whale, and whee, shouted the penguins. Free, shouted the whale as he splashed back into the sea. The penguins sent up an enormous cheer. The whale sent up a huge spray of thanks, and the cloud sent down flurries of frozen confetti. Everybody's celebrating that the whale got back into the sea. Finally, the whale knew exactly what friendship looked like, sounded like, tasted like, and felt like. And it definitely had been worth the wait. But we did find some friends. Our friend, the small blue whale. I love that story. I hope you did too. I'm just hanging out here with my friend the whale here at the Wonder Wing at the Monmouth Museum. Look how big his mouth is. It's so big that he let me slide down from inside before. Remember that? So I'm having so much fun here. I feel like singing a sea shanty. Have you ever heard of a sea shanty before? You know what that is? We're going to hear one now. Ready? Okay. Here we go.
Up on the boat deck and walking all about. There's a second mate, so steady and so stout. What he is thinking, he knows not himself. But wishing he would hurry up and strike the bell. Strike the bell, second mate, let us go below. Look out the window, you can see it's gonna blow. Look at the glass, you can see that it is fell. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell.
Down on the main, they're working at the pump. There's a starboard watch just along in their bunks. Looking off the window, they see a great swell. They're wishing that the second mate would strike the bell.
Strike the bell, second mate, let us go below. Look out the window, you can see it's gonna blow. Look at the glass, you can see that it is fell. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell.
Out at the wheel, for Anderson to stand, clutching at the spokes with his gold mittened hands, looking at the compass that the course is true and well. He's wishing that the second mate would strike the bell.
Strike the bell, second mate, let's go below. Look out the window, you can see it's gonna blow. Look at the glass, you can see that it is fell. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell. Forward at the forecastle head, keeping sharp lookout. There's Johnny standing ready for the show. Lights are burning bright, sir, and everything's well. We're wishing that the second mate would strike the bell.
Strike the bell, second mate, let us go below. Look out the window, you can see it's gonna blow. Look at the glass, you can see that it is a bell. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell.
Looking at the sea, the sky that's in the sand. What he's thinking, we all know very well. He's thinking more short than sailing. Strike the bell.
Strike the bell, second mate, let us go below. Look out the window, you can see it's gonna blow. Look at the glass, you can see that it is a bell. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell. Oh, wait, I feel the seas are getting rough, my friends. They're getting rough. And what do I see? I see the whale out in the distance. The Hershey